Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Thursday evening is time for the weekend forecast. Of course, sponsored by Rennie's. We have some cool temperatures out there tonight. Many of you will be in the teens and low 20s to start the day tomorrow. And then it looks like we're back at it with temps in the 50s by afternoon. I think some sun will make an appearance tomorrow. It looks like eastern areas will see some more clouds, and our best chance for seeing some wet weather, which we really could use, will be over eastern parts of Maine. There's actually a winter weather advisory out for eastern Maine for the potential for some freezing rain. In our region, I think we're going to stay dry. Southern western areas probably will see a lot of sun tomorrow. And the other big story is the fire weather danger. Now, we've reached the potential for critical fire weather conditions through southern parts of New Hampshire, where a red flag warning is in effect for tomorrow. Again, that's in New Hampshire, where the relative humidities are expected to be down to around 20%, and the winds may gust as high as 30 miles per hour. So the combination of both of those, that any fires that get going can spread rapidly. So the Weather Service has gone ahead and issued that red flag warning for southern New Hampshire, southern and central New Hampshire. Tomorrow's a bright day for most of the area. At the very least, just where everyone starts with full sunshine. Now, there will be some late day clouds coming back into the picture, afternoon clouds coming in, but there'll be a sharp line. It'll be an interesting look because I think you'll see these clouds coming in from northeast to southwest, and a best chance for showers central Maine points east. Temperatures, the other big story. We're running the teens already in Sanford. Look at that. The coldest temperature in the map right now is in Sanford. Look at that. We're at 29 in Portland. Actually, Portland is just 1 degree off Mount Washington. Look at that. 6,000 feet. You're at 28 degrees up in Mount Washington. Portland's down to 29. Lewis and Auburn, you're down to 28 degrees over at the airport there in Auburn. Temperatures tonight will dip into the teens inland. We're in the low 20s at the coastline, and I think we'll probably be in the upper single digits near 10 in the mountains. I mean, tonight's one of those nights, if the wind goes calm, the temperatures are headed for a real free fall. Now, tomorrow is one of those days that we will enjoy a sunny, at least sunny start to the day. Most of you will see enough sun to see temperatures get back into the 50s. Where we get more clouds, from Augusta to Waterville down to Mid-Coast Maine, up in these regions here, we'll have a hard time getting out of the 40s. So more clouds are expected in that region. Here's what's happening. At first glance, you look at this and you say, here comes a storm, right? Sometimes you get a big storm in this position, and you can get a big nor'easter that transfers the energy down through the Chesapeake Bay region right there. That becomes the main player. And sometimes, not this time, sometimes you get these storms that ride up the eastern seaboard and clobber us with rain, snow, wind. You know the routine. This one, however, will be very different. This one's going to track in a fashion something like that, just off to the south, and it will miss us entirely. So instead, we are going to have a little storm system off to our east. This is a big ocean storm that's backing in on us. We've been talking about it all week. There's a big traffic jam in the North Atlantic. There's at least in the jet stream level. Big ridge of high pressure is present, kind of blocking any forward progression of that storm system off to our east. So the storm backs in on us here in Maine. Notice the first storm system misses us to the south. That ocean storm, there it is, eastern Maine, sees a little bit of rainfall, and that may get over to Penobscot Bay area, perhaps up into central Maine, but most of you will probably see a lot of sun tomorrow, and the storm meanders a couple hundred miles off to our east over the next few days. So there should be a sharp line between where we see the sun, where we see the clouds. Our best chance for maybe a few scattered showers, both tomorrow and again on Saturday, will be over central Maine and mid-coast Maine, perhaps in the western mountains of Maine. But those of you over eastern Maine, extreme northern Maine, you have a better chance of getting wet tomorrow and again on Saturday. And over eastern Maine, northern Maine, there could be a few pockets of freezing rain very early in the day. Okay, so no beneficial rain is expected. I mean, this is pretty wild. We are in drought conditions here, and you got a little bit of rain over eastern parts of the area, heavy stuff well off to our east, and then some more rainfall to our west. Here in between, there's not much going on. So the high fire weather conditions will continue once again for tomorrow. So tomorrow there is that red flag warning I was telling you about. That is for southern parts of New Hampshire, right in here, where the relative humidities will get down to about 20%, and the winds will gust to potentially as high as 30 miles per hour. So any fires get going in those sort of weather conditions can spread rapidly. That's why the Weather Service has gone ahead and issued that red flag warning. Now, notice that pink over Washington County, that's a little bit of freezing rain. That's about 7 a.m. So there's the chance for a little bit of icing or some slippery travel in that region very early in the day and over extreme eastern parts of Maine only. As I put this into motion, you can see what's happening. The showers are just falling apart. And tomorrow is going to be an exciting day, I think, just because it'll be fun to watch where those clouds are. There'll be a sharp line of clouds. And basically underneath those clouds, we'll stay in the 40s for most of the day. And where we have the most sun, we'll make it into the 50s. So kind of an interesting day in that aspect. Wind picks up a little bit tomorrow. It'll be out of the northwest. It will gust probably 20 to 30 miles per hour. So tomorrow's a little gusty, nothing extreme. But again, fire weather conditions or high fire danger continues to be the number one story for probably the next 6 days. I don't think we have any beneficial rain in the forecast at all, at least until late next week. Here we are 1:30 in the afternoon Saturday. Most of Saturday is pretty nice, but there'll be another sharp line. Best chance for a shower is probably our eastern areas. That's a bad line. I'm having a hard time drawing these lines. But you see what's happening there. Where we have some sun, we're warmest. Where we have some clouds, we're a few degrees cooler. So I guess it all depends on where you are, both Friday and Saturday. Sunday is a day filled with sun for everyone. So there's no question. Sunday is going to be a beauty. Air temps on Sunday should make it back into the 50s. And our next chance for showers will probably be on Monday. So 50s tomorrow, sun to clouds. I don't know what's going on with the text right there, but we're bright in the morning, full sunshine in the morning. Sun and clouds on Saturday. The farther south and west you are, the brighter it's going to be. That will be true both Friday and Saturday. Full sun on Sunday. Now, our best chance for showers will probably be Monday, and our best chance for any beneficial rain is probably going to be late in the forecast, either Thursday or Friday, late Thursday into Friday. But there's a lot of question marks in how that is going to evolve. That will be followed by some cooler temperatures heading into our region the following weekend or the following week as we head towards Thanksgiving. So it will turn cooler. So those 50s you see right there, that is not going to last. All right, folks, I think we'll leave it there tonight. I hope everybody is having a great Thursday, of course. And it's one of those nights, it's chapstick kind of weather, right? I mean, you're running the heat in the house, you have the heat in the car. Dew points today were in the single numbers, so it's very, very dry out there. And you might have dry skin or chapped lips. That's the reason. All right, enjoy the sun tomorrow and some clouds for parts of the area, but overall a decent looking forecast. All right, have a nice night. Take care.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.